Quite recently on the channel, I have been delving into all of the worlds with some starter homes. Now, starter homes aren't really my kind of thing. I am very pack heavy when I go about building. And with this starter home series, I've been keeping it very simple, using only base game and then any specific pack that came with this certain world. Today, we are in Glimmerbrook. Glimmerbrook came with the Realm of Magic game pack and a very small world that left people a little bit indecisive as to whether they liked it or not. We have 20,000 simoleons today to build something a little bit whimsical, a little bit magical, but something very limited and only using base game and Realm of Magic. And this is the lot we're going to be building on today. This is a 30 by 20 lot in the world of Glimmerbrook. Now, as I said, this world kind of left people very indecisive. To me, this world is very small. There is not much to do. But I really like the aesthetics. I like the aesthetics here. Maybe not those aesthetics over there. I'll be seeing you soon, I would imagine, because you need to get ripped into that house over there. But I like this world. I like building modern in this world. And there is just something about building really lovely modern houses on these lots for me. And there's only about 5 or 6 lots here, I think. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. So as I said, we are keeping it very simple with only base game and Realm of Magic. I've had a little play around off of camera just to get some ideas and some shapes and stuff flowing. And I've came up with one. So if you see me looking off to the side, I'm copying the little shell that I made earlier, just so I had kind of like a fresh idea in my head. So yeah, let's get to it then, shall we? So here we go, my darlings. We're going to go for something kind of semi-Victorian looking, but a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more fairy tale, you could say. And I just loved the little kind of size of this house. I thought it was kind of perfect. So what I did is went down here. Did I go to there on there? No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking above. That is the top floor. That is the top floor plan. I did a little kind of like bay window turret moment here, but only kept that one level. And then there was 3 coming down here. We go in one there, and then I come out with a bay window here as well. And then we go to there. Then we go to there, and I did do a little chimney. So I'm going to plop in a little chimney on either side there, or either level. Sorry, either level. Either of them, you know? Moving on. Right, I'm going to flop to this here. This is where we went wrong last time. And then you go to here. And then we cut right down to there, I think, and then cut across to there. Is that right? Let me see you. Yes, Tess. Right, and then we go all the way across. We cut past that bay window there, and then cut all the way down like that. Ah, very gorgeous. Yes, it is. Now, what I had in mind last time was a little gabled roof on this part here. And I went quite steep with this. I want that storybook moment to come across through this house. So I'm going to make this quite steep in itself, almost cartoonish. Yes, I think that'd be perfect. A little shift and see there. And we're going to dip in those edges like that. And then maybe, I kind of like the top like that, to be honest. Yeah, I'll keep the top like that. And then what I'm going to do actually is copy this one just so we've got all of that kind of like dimension. And then bring this one over just above here like that. Oh! I'm into that. I'm absolutely into that. I really am. Right, and then this one here, which is a half gabled, hipped. Sorry, still don't know the roof names after all this time, after years. It's been 83 years. It really has. A little shift and see. Let's pull that flap right up. Get the flap right out, and then get this roof line into the perfect position so it doesn't creep through anywhere. This was hard last time. I remember it being very difficult, but we're going to give it our best shot. That'll have to do. As long as this like trim is in the right position there, I'm not really bothered on this being a little bit higgledy-piggledy around that side, especially with the vibe that we're going for today, which is a storybook moment. I'm going to pull that roof line in there a little bit, and I think what I'm going to do is come up. How much is this? Oh, that's 360 simoleons just to do that. We're going to do one more anyway. It needs it. Oh no, look at the roof. Oh no. Actually, I'm just going to use a tall enough chimney. Now, this would not meet roofing regulations in the real world, but we are, in fact, in The Sims 4. Some people seem to forget that sometimes when building, or at least commenting on videos. I'm joking. You can comment whatever you like to me. You can. And if it's going to be a little bit, you know, je ne sais quoi faire, then I'm going to get je ne sais quoi faire right back, you know? Should we do that? That looks silly. that looks silly. I do want this, but I don't think we're going to be able to go down any further with that. What I would like to do here, though, is probably do a shift and seat and maybe bulbous it out a little bit, and then maybe pinch the top in a little bit more like that, just so we get a good... Oh, I don't like that. No, I think it looked better like that, to be honest. Yes, that's cute. Oh, I like it. I like it. We've still got 15,000 simoleons. I am probably going to be using a lot of debug, as always. But I think what I need to do now is pick out windows, doors, wallpapers, and roof textures. Pick the wallpapers, windows, doors, roof texture, and I've also done a little floor plan as well. We're going to go for a mezzanine moment in this house. We're going to have a single bed. I reckon a single witch or wizard lives in here. And I decided I'm going for this kind of shape here. So this is obviously going to be the bedroom at the top here. I don't know where we're going to put everything just yet, but I think we've got enough nooks and crannies around here where we can squeeze a few things in. And then down on this level, you come in through this way here. Coming through this way, this is where I'm going to put probably a little small dining table with 2 chairs. This is going to be a living area here, just with a nice little sofa and a nice little fireplace if we've got one. Around here is going to be the kitchen. So I'm going to put the kitchen here, and I'm going to try and get a cauldron. Hopefully the cauldron will be able to work well here. Time will tell. And then this is going to be the bathroom, little mini bathroom in that corner there. So hopefully that floor plan is going to work. Let's go. So these are the wallpapers and windows that I've chosen. So base game wood. We're going to use the base game wood. Windows, I've used 2 Realm of Magic windows. I just can't with the Realm of Magic stuff. I don't know what it is. And I'm a fan of Art Nouveau. I do like a bit of Art Nouveau. But to me, I don't know what it is with the Realm of Magic stuff. I think it's the swatches. I just can't stand them. I can't stand them. But it did come with one of my favourite wallpapers, which is this one here, the brick. This brick from Realm of Magic I use often in lots and lots of builds. But yeah, we're going to utilise this brick throughout the whole of this. So let's get this on now, shall we? This brick is going to go around to there. It's going to be quite a bit of the house, to be honest. There and there as well. And also behind there like that. Did I put brick on this bit here? I think I did, yes. So brick here as well. And all the way across there. And all on that turret, if you would. I'm going to have to put that on singularly. There we are. I can see you, you little shit. All the way across there as well. Yep, I think I got it. Okay, and then let's get you back. And you can go on top like that. Yes. Yes, I think that works rather nicely. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then with this bay window at the back, you can see I've put another bay window at the top here. That came into play once I put the mezzanine in, because we're going to do kind of like a double height window moment using these windows. I don't like them. I just don't like them at all, but we're going to use them in this build anyway. I thought this would be perfect for the downstairs one, and then upstairs, I'm going to put it just central, right in the middle of the actual bay window like that. Now that looks very strange, but I'm just going to cover it with ivy. When in doubt, darlings, shove a plant on top. We're going to go for this base game door. I was very shocked that this was base game. I don't even know when that came into play as base game, but it is. It's base game. We used these at the top here. I think I put them up about that high on either side like that. Base game windows. They've been recolored, obviously. I loved when they recolored all of the base game stuff. We're going to use you and pop you up onto this bit here like that. So that goes into the bedroom as well. And then I'm not going to put windows on all of the turret. I just bought out 3. 1, to save money, and 2, it just looked a bit too cramped with windows all the way around it. So I'm going to leave it like that. This one here is going to go there because that's the perfect window to look in from the kitchen. There's going to be counters like behind there, you know. So I might even move that down slightly. There we go. Yes. Plop you to there like that. And then roof texture. We're going to go for this scalloped pine roof, but I've done it in this almost bronzy color. I just think it's set in really nicely with the style that I'm going for with this house. Let's get rid of you two. And I think that is the basic of what I want doing. with the exterior. Obviously, we're going to be decorating this up a whole lot. I think I'm going to put this up onto some terrain as well. So we've got like a little windy path up onto a little hill moment, just to bring in a bit more of that whimsical element. But off of camera now, what I'm going to do is get all of the wallpapers and flooring chosen for the interiors and the lights and stuff, and pull out all of the necessary bits so we don't run out of money, because I've only got 13k at the minute. So let me do that and I'll be right back. So we kept it quite simple in the interior, gone for the same wallpapers and walls as what we've used on the outside, and I just think it works. It works. This is what is happening. Now, you've obviously saw me brought out a cauldron here. I'm hoping, I'm going to player test it, but I'm hoping they should be able to use it like this. I have pushed it against a wall before in another build and they've used it. So I'm just hoping and praying, loves, hoping and praying. We've got a fridge, we've got a cooker. I mean, it doesn't go with the aesthetic. We were very limited. I've pulled out some lights as well. And I've also pulled out this fireplace, but I sized it down with the tool mod. And we're going to cover that white bit with a shelf on the top, just so it fits in a little bit more with the aesthetics in here. And then upstairs, we've got a single bed using the Realm of Magic single bed. I don't know where to put it just yet. I think this might be the best place for it. Because I tried it in like this orientation over here and it just, yeah, it cut off the room. And then I was like, maybe we could just put that underneath the window there. But then we've got this big bit of space that I don't know what I would use for. But that's quite nice as well. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. I've also pulled out some landscaping. And this is all free from debug. And I am going to crack on with the landscaping now. But I thought while we're here, what we'll do is we'll do the kind of terrain manipulation together. Just so you can kind of see the vibe that I want this house to be in. So let's do this. I'm going to whiffle. Excuse you. I'm going to whiffle this. Quite tall. I do want a bit of a slope to this house. Yes. And then I'm going to pull up the terrain up to where the foundation meets. I always forget about the earth in this land. It's that horrible, awful orangey tone that I cannot stand. But what we'll do... Oh, that is not the right... There we go. Thank you. Let's bring you down to that level. Yep. Let's get rid of all of that foundation. And I'm going to do the same around this side here as well. Just pull it all the way around just so it meets up with the foundation itself. Not going to see the foundation, so I'm not going to change it. But I just want that vibe of this being kind of like on a little bit of a slope, a little bit of a hill. Just for that little whimsical moment. Yes. Yes, I'm going to feel this. I am. I'm not going to do a back garden because I haven't done a back door. So the majority of this is just going to be kind of wild, to be honest with you, I would say. I'm going to pull this out a little bit further over this way, just nice and smoothly. And the same around here a little bit more. And here as well. And then we're going to smooth this down. So I don't want to see any of that earth. I want to see all the grass coming up to this build, please. And then you will know if that like grass comes back, you know your sim can get up on that point as well. If it's still got this like exposed earth bit, your sim won't be able to move up there. They won't be able to make their way up to their lovely new little witchy house. And they will be fuming with you, my loves. They really will. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to work. And then the same around here as well. Can I pull you a little bit? There we go. Lovely, lovely. Because we can't do the same here at the back, I think what I'm going to do is hide the majority of this away with some hedges and stuff. And bushes. And just make this lot look like it's been here for many a year. I might even put a pond on this lot as well, considering ponds are free. So I think I'll put a nice pond on this lot too. Just to bring in, again, that whimsical, magical, mystical merry-go-round. Let me know if anyone got that reference. I think you all might be a bit too young for that reference, to be honest. Well, not all of you. There are many ages in the Sims community. Yeah, something like this. I think that will look cute. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like lifted on the hill. Very whimsical indeed. So, I, as always, I'm going to go away now and bring this lot to life magically with some landscaping and some terrain painting. And just like magic, a bit of a bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, if you don't mind. The landscaping is done. And I think it's just set it in nicely. Set it in nicely. I've done a little pond over on this side here as well. And you saw me lift up that part. And I've just covered the area in lots and lots of debug plants and bushes and flowers. You can obviously see I've done some details on the exterior as well, some window boxes, some ivy. That's the only ivy that I could find really, but it's fine. It's set in quite nicely up there, and I just think that's nestled it into the landscape a little bit more. Very much for it. Very much for it indeed. And we've still got 6,000 simoleons left, my loves. We're going to make a start on the interiors. I think what I want to start with is the kitchen itself. I've also gone up and put some pillars and some spandrels and stuff in here just to bring a bit more of that magical flair into this room. So yeah, let's crack on. I think this layout is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to give it a big old go. Big old go. I'm thinking I might put the fridge here and just put a solid wall there on that point, rather than having the half wall there. Just because so that fridge is behind that. Yeah, do you know what? I'm for that. I am for that. What I will do though is move this pillar and put it here. Now this pillar does sit at a bit of a weird angle, but that's just The Sims for you. There is nothing more I can do with that. There is nothing more I can do, and there's nothing more I can say. So let's get you on there as well. Probably still going to need to put a pillar underneath there. Oh, do you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I think it's okay. I don't like how it finishes off there. I really, really don't. I think that'd be a bit better. That'll be a bit better. And then we've got a fridge there as well, haven't we? Moving on. So what we need now, I'm going to put the oven here. Now, I usually hate ovens directly on, like, under a window. I just really don't like it, but I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to put it here either. I think that'd be the best place for it. We'll put the sink there, I think, and then a little worktop there. Now, this is where we're going to be very limited. I know that Realm of Magic did come with a kitchen, so we might be okay. This one here, it is very expensive though. It's 340 simoleons for one kitchen counter. That is absolutely astronomical. And again, I never use this because the swatches are shite. And I don't think the swatches are going to work well with this room. Let me have a look. I don't think they will. But there's no, it's just not the one. It's going to have to be this one, Ye Old Faithful. I think I've used this kitchen at every start and home so far, but it just works. It just works. I don't really like the white tiles at the top of that though. Maybe going for, that's it. That's the one. Yes, 290 simoleons. So it's still quite expensive, but not as expensive as the Realm of Magic one. Right, flopping you into there. What really? I don't want that there. I'm going to have to raise the wall up slightly. We're going to have to go up a little bit higher with the wall. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, that fits in a little bit better. Okay. Now, there's no light in this kitchen. I would love some kind of light here. I have a feeling this window is a little bit too big. I'm thinking this window's a little bit too big for in here. Wondering if I could use this one here in the kitchen instead. Let's have a look. It's taken ages for me to eyedrop stuff at the minute. I don't know what's going on. I have saved everything, so we're going to be okay. Oh, do you know what? That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I think what I want to do is put some cupboards in here, though. I want to use these cupboards. Is it this tone? It is. I think what I'm going to do is flop you to there. Put that there. We're going to have to move the window, but that's fine. And then do that one to there. That is cut into that spandrel slightly, but we're going to forgive it. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Obviously, we don't have a bin in here just yet. I'm a bit apprehensive about putting a bin in this tight space, but we're going to give it a bloody good go. Yeah, I think it could work there. Yeah, that's not too bad. We obviously need some kind of decoration, but we've got the bare bones in there, and that's all I'm going to do for the minute. We need a dining room. Right, we need a dining room table. We're going to go for that base game dining table, and I'm going to use some of these Realm of Magic chairs in here. The Nestle Toulouse. If you know, you know. That was a Glimmerbrook Let's Build that I did that I never finished, and I never will. I got to a point with that Let's Build that Let's Build the Worlds even, where I just wasn't enjoying it. Was not enjoying it. And people always ask where it is. And I'm sorry to disappoint you, my sweets, but it's never coming back. Yes, like that. Now, can we get in a little circle rug in here? Ooh, that would be a good rug for the living area. How much are you, anyway? 105 5 simoleons. We'll have that one. Maybe not in that colour, though. I do want a circle rug in here. No, Aiden. Definitely not you. I think it was just going to have to be something like this. But the colours are just going to be off, aren't they? I mean, that's not too bad. That isn't too bad at all. How much are you? Oh, you're only 110. Maybe I could use this one instead. Let's have a little look. Maybe go for like a little... Yes. Let's have a little one of you. Come here. In you go in there, my love. I might even be able to get some curtains up in this house as well if we're not going to run out of money. Definitely need something up on the wall there as well. But we've got a dining room. That's fine. We're going to move on to the living area now. Now I need a sofa and an orientation where this is going to work. I'm not going to do a TV in this room, but we definitely need some kind of bookcase and sofa. And there we go. Both from Realm of Magic as well. So I've gone for the Nestle Toulau's sofa and also the bookcase there as well. I think that's a good orientation. I think that is a good orientation. Obviously, we still need details, but I'm just being careful with money at the minute. I've also pulled out all of the stuff that we need for the bathroom. I did that quite a while ago. But we've got a shower. I think this layout is going to work okay. I have used that layout before, so it should be all right. Those are the basics. Those are the basics. And they would be able to thrive here. They really would. So we need some extra details. I'm going to pull out the whole lot of what I want to use for this house, detail-wise. And we'll put them around together. Okay, the final details. We had 10 simoleons left by the end of the final details, so... We're going to use these. We're going to use the wedding swag curtains. Now, I have used these upstairs and downstairs. So we came in okay. We came in okay with them. Oh, there's 3 up there. 10 simoleons. See? See? I told you. And that's it. No, I'm joking. We have got a few more pieces that I had. So this one here, the moon cycles above the fireplace. I think that would work rather deliciously. And also... this painting up here, lovely jubbly. This plant on the coffee table, I did pull out an armchair and have it here and it looked good, but we run out of money, so I'll put it upstairs. Spoiler alert. This side, I decided on putting up this one here from the Realm of Magic on that point, and then this little plant just off to the side here, like that, just to bring a bit of detail in there, just enough. It looks better for a starter home. Now, this is where we used a bit of money, bit of wedge. I've used the Shy Flame. If anybody remembers the Shy Flame, it's very shy. We're going to use this either side, and that just brings some light into the kitchen and makes that area look a little bit more magical in my eyes. I'm kind of happy with it. Sorry, I nearly burped a bit then. Over this side, chair. So this is the chair we had downstairs, but I wanted to utilize this area a little bit more. So I've pulled out a little side table and put a lamp on top of it. It's maybe like a little reading nook or something just off of the bedroom. Lovely. And this was the only picture that I could afford. I mean, it doesn't really go with the theme, but we've managed to go in there with the actual, you know, the color tones and whatnot. Is that what I wanted to say then? Yeah, probably. Moving on. This rug doesn't go at all. Well, it kind of does. Again, sits in with the kind of color scheme. That's the word I was looking for over there. The color scheme. The browns and that kind of vibe, and before it. What do we have here? We had a fish. We had a fish. These come in really handy for starter homes, the fishes, because they don't cost too much. I think this one was like 8 simoleons. Love this camera. Love the bounce. It's because of the roof line. Yes, that worked there. And then I was like, oh God, what can we squeeze in here? And the only thing I could afford was a mirror. So they have got a mirror in this space as well. But... yeah, that's what I came up with. Not too bad. Not my best. But do you know what? Not too bad for 20k, I'm going to say. It doesn't look like a 20k home to me. And I'm kind of happy with it. It looks nice in some of the lights as well. Especially this like warmer light. Look at that. Oh, it's very nice. Very nice indeed. But let's get back to the bright and have a look at the exterior. So this is a Glimmerbrook starter home. Not too shabby. It's not my best work, I will say. But I still think it fits in quite nicely. Those windows are awful. I absolutely hate those windows. They don't go on the house at all. But do you know what? I'm leaving it as it is for now. Yeah, into it. Let's go into the interior, shall we? In through the front door and you're met with a dining room off to the right area here. Gorgeous. It's got a little half wall moment that looks on into like a double height kitchen and cauldron area. You come over to this way. It has got a little mini living room. Stunning. Absolutely for it. And then, as I said, double height. Oh, the roof line's poking in there. That's the Sims, not me. Double height kitchen area. Complete with bin. We don't have an outside bin. You can magic it away with your wand. If you've got rubbish, you can magic it away with your wand. You come into this way. Toilet, sink, no mirror, nothing, and a shower. So at least they can keep themselves clean, but nothing interesting really in there. And then up into the mezzanine bedroom area. So you come up to here. Got yourself a little dresser mirror moment. A little single bed over into this little nook here with a little reading corner around that way too. I think it's going to be hard to develop on this, but as always with my starter homes, I will be developing on this. I'm going to make it, I think what I want to do, we're going to do a little bit of a spoiler, is have like half of the house as a tree house over the pond area. So have like a whimsical tree house kind of coming over this area. I think that's what we're going to do next time. But yeah, we're done for today. There you go, my loves. Another starter home in the bag. And we've done one for Glimmerbrook now. Let me know where else you would like me to go and build a starter home. I love to take on your guys' ideas. I really do. I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back on Tuesday with some more Let's Build the Worlds. I hope you have the most marvellous weekends. And I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.